Now we're going to talk about how to form the definite past tense in Turkish. The definite past tense is the past tense you'll use to express statements like she laughed, or I came, I saw, I conquered. Turkish has two simple past tenses. The definite past tense is the past tense you'll use to describe past events which you witnessed, which you took part in, or which you can vouch for. So, for example, if I want to make a statement like, I danced, I can use the definite past tense. But if I want to make a statement like, Julius Caesar danced, unless I saw Julius Caesar dancing, unless that was an event I witnessed or took part in, or can in some way directly vouch for, I probably don't want to use the definite past tense. Now let's look at how we can form the definite past tense. It's quite simple. As usual, we are going to start off with our verb stem. For our first example verb, let's look at vermek, the Turkish verb meaning to give. So our verb stem is ver. Let's say we want to form the phrase I gave or I have given. The definite past tense can carry either meaning. So we'll start with our verb stem and we'll add the appropriate form of the definite past tense suffix. As you can see, the definite past tense suffix follows the rules of four-way vowel harmony. So when we're choosing the appropriate form of the definite past tense suffix, we'll want to look at what vowel appears in the syllable to which we're attaching it. So, ver, we're going to choose di as our appropriate form of the definite past tense suffix. Ver, di. We wanted to form the phrase I gave or I have given. So our next ingredient is the appropriate personal suffix for the definite past tense. So verb stem, definite past tense suffix, now our appropriate personal suffix. I gave, so first person singular, m, verdim. I gave. We also have the option, although it's not required, of using our personal pronoun ben, I, before verdim, I gave. Now, if the verb stem, which we want to put in the definite past tense, ends in what we call a voiceless consonant, we're going to do something slightly different. What's a voiceless consonant? In Turkish, a voiceless consonant is one of the following. Che, fe, he, ke, pe, se, she, or te are all voiceless consonants. If your verb stem ends in a voiceless consonant, like the verb stem yap, from yapmak, the Turkish verb meaning to make or to do, yap, that pe is one of our voiceless consonants. For a stem like yap, which ends in a voiceless consonant, we're going to choose a form of the definite past tense suffix which begins with te instead of de. Te, you'll notice, is one of our voiceless consonants. So we're matching voiceless consonant to voiceless consonant. And which of these four te forms will we choose for yap? Well, we'll follow the rules of four-way vowel harmony, just as we did with vermek. So, verdim, yap, tum. So, yap, tum. Now, let's go back to vermek and see how we could form the phrase you singular informal gave or have given. Sen, optional, ver, din. Third person, singular, so he, she, or it, optional, o, or we could have a noun or a proper noun here, ver, di. And we don't have a personal suffix we need to add to the definite past tense in the third person singular. So we'll stop there. Verdi or o verdi. Moving on to the plural. Biz, we. Verdik, verdik. Biz verdik, we gave. Siz verdi. We have 4 different forms of our suffix to choose from, our personal suffix in the second person plural, but we'll have an easy time choosing because this suffix simply follows the rules of 4-way vowel harmony. So for verdi, verdiniz. Siz verdiniz. You plural or you formal gave or have given. Finally, onlar, they, verdi. And we can stop there, simply say onlar verdi, they gave. Or if we want to clarify that this is, or emphasize that it's plural, we can also say onlar verdiler, optional ler. Notice this is our familiar plural suffix ler, lar. Ler, lar, our plural suffix, will follow the rules of 2-way vowel harmony, unlike the definite past tense suffix, which is following the rules of 4-way vowel harmony. Alright, let's go through our declension with yapmak as well, just to see what it looks like with one of our voiceless consonant stems. So, we saw ben yaptım, sen yaptın, sen yaptın, o yaptı, biz yaptık, siz yaptı. And remember, we'll choose the appropriate form according to the rules of 4-way vowel harmony. So siz yaptınız, yaptınız, siz yaptınız, onlar yaptı. And that would be fine to mean they did or they made or they have done or they have made. We also have the option of adding that plural suffix if we want to emphasize the plurality. So onlar yaptı or onlar yaptılar. And that's how we form the definite past tense in Turkish.